I'm back. Today I'm going to be doing my foundation routine. The last foundation routine I did was last year, and girl, let me tell you, that was when like the lighting was just horrible. I look back at that video, I'm just like, girl, like nobody could even see the foundation. It's just so embarrassing. I'm going to have the link to the video down below so you guys can go and check it out. The struggle was very real. I thought it was time for me to do an updated foundation routine. I'm going to show you guys how I do my full face, foundation, contour, highlight. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. So the very first thing I do is prime my face. I like to use my NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. I mentioned this in my top 10 favorite NYX products. I am in love with this thing, and I do use a little bit more than I should, but I just really like the way it makes my skin feel so soft. If you use a little bit, it still makes it feel very smooth, but if you put a lot like I do, wow, I don't know, it just makes it feel super smooth to the max. I don't know. So I'm going to be blending this out with my hands. I don't really like to use brushes when it comes to bases and stuff like that. I just personally like to use my hands till I move on to the foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using is the 3-in-1 Covergirl foundation, and this is in the color Buff Beige. And before I used to use Classic Ivory, I felt like that one was a little bit too light for me, so I decided to go like 2 shades, I think, darker, and it goes very well for me right now. But I think once winter hits, it's time to go back to a lighter shade because this girl is pretty fair. And the brush I'm using is my F80 Kabuki brush from Sigma. I love to use this for my foundation. If you don't have this brush, you really need this brush. I don't know, it's just a necessity for all of us who wear foundation. I think everybody has talked about this brush. I mean, it's everything. I don't know what more can I say about it. I love it. I do struggle to go around the brows just because I already have those run on, and it's very difficult just to go over like nothing without messing them up. I usually regret it after I'm doing this. I probably should draw those on after I have the foundation, but what's done is done. Now I'm going to be taking this concealer, and OMG, this is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the color Light, and I just love this. It's not like your typical creamy concealer. It actually dries to a powdery finish, which I really like, and this does not at all crease underneath my eyes. So what I'm doing is applying this underneath my eyes to cover those dark circles, and I also like to highlight my face with this. So I go underneath my eyes, kind of like that triangle form, and then I go in on top of my nose, my forehead, on top of my lip, and on my chin. If you're not into the whole highlighting and contouring thing, you can go ahead and just skip the step and conceal your under eye circles. But I like to either go big or go home. So I like to blend this out with my beauty blender. I love blending out my concealer with this. I feel like sometimes I like to use it for my foundation, but this is definitely something I like to use for my concealer for sure. Just because if it's perfectly underneath the eyes and it just blends everything out so nicely. Now to set everything, I want to be taking my NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It matte finishing powder, and I am in the color Light / medium. And I like to use my Sigma tapered face brush, and this is the F25. And I like to apply this underneath my eyes to set the under eye concealer. It is very important to set your under eye concealer. No matter how great the concealer is, you need to set it so it won't crease. And then I just go and set the rest of my face because I do tend to get very oily throughout the day. And now for bronzer. You guys, this is where the magic really happens. I am using my NYX matte bronzer in the color medium, and then I'm taking my Sigma F10 brush, and I'm applying this underneath the cheekbones. I'm also taking this underneath my chin just to create a shadow, and also on my forehead. What I love about bronzers is, 1, it makes me look more tan because I am very fair, and 2, it just makes your face slimmer. And I just love bronzing my face. I have to do this all the time. It's just a must for me. By the way, if you're new to the whole contouring thing, you need to make sure you use a matte bronzer. When you're going to be contouring your face, do not use anything shimmery because that's going to make your face look muddy. Unless you just want to bronze your face up, then that's like a different story. So I'm going to be also contouring my nose, and I'm using the same brush. I'm just kind of folding the brush with my fingers, and then I like to blend it out with my F80 Kabuki brush because I don't want anybody knowing that I contoured my nose. I'm now going in with this La Femme blush in the color Mocha. I'm using the same brush that I used to contour with just because I get lazy, so I just use the same brush. So these blushes I've talked about a few times here on my channel, but not that often. These are like $3. They're very cheap. I've been using these blushes for years now and they've lasted me forever. They're so pigmented. And Mocha is a color that I've been using every single day. I feel like it goes with everything. For highlight, I'm taking this NYX illuminator, and this is called Ritualistic, and I'm taking my F35 Sigma brush, and I'm applying this highlighter on my cheekbones and above my nose, also on top of my lips. I love this highlighter. I mentioned this in my top 10 favorite NYX products. I just love it. It has kind of like a gold shimmer to it. It's just so beautiful. Then I go in with a big brush and blend it all out in case I went overboard with the highlight. So that's it for the face, but I thought it would be kind of fair to show you guys what I do to my lips because I do this every single day, well at least when I do wear makeup. I'm taking this NYX waterproof lip liner in the color Nude, and I line my entire lips with this. The reason I do this is because it just lasts a long time doing the whole lips instead of just going like around the lips. And then I'm taking this Maybelline lip gloss in the color Iced Chocolate. I've gone through a few of these lip glosses. I love them and I use it every single day. So that was it for my foundation routine. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Mwah.